Idiosyncrasies.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Idiosyncrasies. I'm your host, Trey. With me, as always, is Maggie and Landon.
Hello.
It's offers all you.
Yo.
It's fucking hot today. I'm sitting here. I'm just sweating already. I do not enjoy this.
Well, we just had a really nice little thunderstorm a second ago.
We did, and it's gone now.
Yeah.
Fucking bluish gray skies now.
Motherfucking,
Motherfucker. But, yeah, as always,
I've been inside all day.
I'm so proud of you. You're welcome. As always, we'll get into the music we want to add to our playlist this week. Starting off with Maggie.
Alright, so one is Magic by B.O.B. featuring Rivers Cuomo.
that's Weezer.
Rivers Cuomo is the frontman for Weezer.
I know.
Okay. I was like, Landon, you of all people.
I know.
I know.
Maybe you have. I fucking hate Weezer.
I know, but you know music.
Yeah, but I fucking hate Weezer.
Alright.
Okay, you still instantly recognized Weezer, though.
Yeah, it's the.
I mean,
one riff
that's
that
the
nobody-
Buddy Holly riff. That's
Yeah.
recognizable.
Yeah. Beethoven would fucking rap.
Gives You Hell by the All American Rejects.
If it gives you hell, if it gives you hell, if it gives you hell.
It's
God.
Hope It Gives You Hell.
Yeah, whatever.
And then I think it's Dancing with Tears in My Eyes, Kesha.
Dancing in the moonlight.
No.
Yep, that
dancing,
one.
dancing
Yep,
with
that's
tears
that, yeah.
in. Yeah, I found it.
Dancing with tears in my eyes, just fighting
Hi,
to
Oak.
get through the night.
Hi, Oak.
and listen.
All right. Is that it?
Arf.
Arf.
Yeah, it was 3.
All right, Landon, you're up.
So, my 3 songs is the first one. It's Tangerine by Led Zeppelin.
Ooh.
That's a fruit, not a song.
Just got you there.
All right.
You know what? You know what isn't a fruit, but is a song. Buddy Holly by Weezer.
By the Weezer.
I did say the Weezer. Yeah, the did slip out of my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
All right. My
Okay.
second
We're
song,
professional podcasters who have been doing this going on 3 years.
I've only
Maggie
been
is a
here for,
professional
like, 4
podcaster
months.
who's been doing this going on 4 months.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Well, my second song is going to be it's Coco Hooves.
Fucking
C-O-C-O-A
oh wait, sorry, what? C-O-C-O-A
Hooves.
Hooves
Yeah, by Glass
Coco.
Animals.
by Glass Animals, yep.
And then my third song is El Condor Pasa by Simon Garfunkel.
El Condor Pasa.
Mm-hmm.
That's a horse girl.
The Condor passes.
Are you okay?
No.
Why are you like tee-hee overing though? What the fuck is wrong with you?
El Condor Pasa is a horse girl.
She's back on her horse girl bullshit. I don't know if you've been here while she's been playing. Yeah, no, you've been lucky. Whammy and her are back on their bullshit. All right. My songs. I'm gonna do "Bones in the Ocean" by the Longest Johns.
How long are those Johns?
Oh, they're so
The
long.
longest.
They're the longest,
The
dude.
longest.
They're the longest even.
They're the fucking longest. Do.
Are they Jimmy though?
No, this is Jimmy John's, not sponsored. My James!
James Johns.
My James Johns!
James Jonathan.
James Jonathan.
My James Jonathans! I was gonna do Avenged Sevenfold this week. Little Piece of Heaven. And do Backcountry. All right. So how's everybody been?
Fuck off.
So tired.
How was your Christmas? How was your New Year's?
Oh, great.
How was your July 20th, 2023?
How was your January 6th?
Oh, perfect. I couldn't have spent the day better. I got to visit the
Mhm.
Capitol, take in some fresh air.
I filed away
Make it
taxes.
happen.
I met up with some old friends.
Yeah, I was wearing a buffalo sticker.
we went airsofting. Don't worry.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna have the fucking
Yay!
we're gonna have the
We were a rough
FBI
house.
kicking down the fucking door.
But yeah, we were roughhousing a little bit.
Guys being guys.
Dudes being dudes.
Fellas
Actually,
being fellas.
I think there actually was something this week with somebody getting charged for like beating a cop with one of their own nightsticks.
Oh, hell yeah!
Like, he was finally,
let's fucking go.
They had him on camera, like climbing over people, grabbing the stick and just banging at them.
Grab his dick and twist it.
Grab his dick and twist it.
God, I seen a fucking video. I think it was yesterday, and it was someone protesting. I couldn't even tell you what it was a protest for, honestly. I think it was something LGBTQ related, but somebody walked up and just like decked the protester, and then it was like people pulling this protester back, like, no, don't fight. Like, bitch, I will fight. There is no more peaceful protesting when I'm getting socked in the fucking face.
Yeah.
I will throw a fucking sign at you, motherfucker.
Yeah, the whole, words are stronger than violence. I don't give a fuck.
I don't
I'm not here for...
You know what's stronger than
I'm not
words?
here
My fucking left foot.
Yeah. In his throat.
In your throat, up your fucking asshole.
Throat.
Yeah. What?
You heard him.
What?
He has 2 feet.
I have 2 feet. One's in your throat and one's in your asshole.
When
I cannot stand up.
There.
I can't stand up.
My left foot's in the mouth, left foot's in the asshole. You know what I'm saying?
Why are you like this?
I'm formally submitting my resignation.
I completely understand. I have to respectfully deny it.
Women.
You're stuck here.
So, before we start getting to the heavy controversial topics that we're talking about, I have
We'll
a
just
question
get Jared
for
back.
In your head, I want you to
Zombie.
do the math. 27 plus 48.
27 plus 48?
Yes. I saw this on Twitter. I'm curious on how you guys do this.
68.
27 plus
Both
48.
of you like having a fucking brain aneurysm.
Sorry, hold on. What are the numbers again?
I just
Don't
worked
cheat.
all
No,
day.
don't cheat. Don't cheat.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I forgot the numbers.
27 plus 48.
And what? 48?
48.
Okay, there. I put it in chat so I don't forget.
Both of you are like, oh, how?
Okay, I think I have it.
I got it.
Okay.
75.
75, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Trey. We'll go. In
Oh,
order.
my way is
I'm
so.
curious.
I've done this before. Like, I've learned my way of
I'm
doing
so
fucking
curious.
math is so autistic.
I'm so curious. How do you do it?
So, I got 48 and 27, right? Take the 40 and the 20, I get 60. Slap that 8 back on there, I got 68. Take 2 off of the 7, I get 70. And then I'm left with 5, it's 75. Slap that shit back in there.
Okay.
Oh, that
okay.
is
It's autistic as fuck, but it's like, it works.
That's kind of close to how I do it. Maggie, I want to hear how you do it first.
So in my head, I literally stack. So 48 plus 27. I take 8 plus 7 equals 15. So that's 1 plus 5, or 1 and 5. And then down below, I do 20 plus 40 is 60, 75. Okay, so I basically create a new addition.
Right. So are you saying you add the 40 plus the 20,
add the little numbers,
and then you add the 8 plus the 7?
No, I add the 8 plus the 7 first.
She just does like an actual.
And then I carry the 1.
I was say she just does actual math.
Yeah, so I do the numbers. They're on top of each other. There's a plus sign and the equals.
Yeah.
I do 8 plus 7 equals 15. So there's the 5, and then I put the 1 up on top. So then now it's 1 plus 4 plus 2.
Right. Okay.
7.
75. 7. Okay.
That's my ADHD. Like,
no,
I had to do math the exact way that my teacher showed me.
No, I just broke it up into whatever numbers I see fit.
So,
the world is my design when I'm doing math.
So what I try to do is I typically try to get numbers close to 0s or 5s as much as possible. So what I did was I took 48 and 27, right? I subtracted 2 from 27 to make it 25, and I added the 2 to 48 to make it 50.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
So
yeah.
I added 50 plus 25 to 75.
Yeah.
And because I saw it on Twitter, that 2 to 48 was trending. And I was like, what the fuck is this? Is this like a new Tool song? And no, it's like, it's Twitter, someone tweeted saying what happens in your head when you do 27 plus 48. And everyone apparently does it like me. At second, I was trying to see as many different ways I can do it. Trey, you got close to the second way I did it, but instead of, because you did what? You added
I did that
plus 20,
right?
And then you added plus 8 plus 7.
So I did like I did the tens place first, got that, made the 8 another 10. I took 2, made that 10, put that back in, and then I had 5 left.
Right.
So I basically did what you did with an extra step.
Okay.
Yeah, I had an extra step in mind from yours.
The way that you guys do math reminds me a lot of when the new math standards were coming out, and they were coming out with like the core math, where like they had those fucked up ways of doing math, of where it's so many extra steps.
Sorry, sorry, I went to school. Sorry, I went to school in a post 9/11 world.
So did I.
I know.
We're the same age.
Yeah, post 9/11.
We all went to school at the exact same time.
Post 9/11 math.
I know.
Sorry, I was medicated.
I raw dogged autism.
Actually, to be honest, instead of post 9/11 math, what I did was I subtracted 1 from 11, and I added that to 9, so it's 10 plus 10. So
I honestly, fun fact, it takes me so long to like do. I was doing like subtraction for like enemy health in D&D, and like there's the number, subtract how much damage you did, and it would take me so fucking long because I tried to do what I did for addition for subtraction. It doesn't work. It does not work the same fucking way, and it took me fucking so long. So I eventually was like, okay, I'm just gonna start adding up the damage until it gets to the health, and then I can do my little funny way of adding things.
Sure.
So were you guys good at math in school?
Oh, I was so good at math.
Yeah. I was really good at math until I got into like advanced algebra.
I probably right until I got to like calculus, pre-calculus, I was pretty good.
Pre-calc.
Yeah, I fuck that.
Not the wazoo. Like when it comes with like when shit starts getting imaginary.
Yeah, I struggled even through college. Like, took the same fucking pre-calc or like same calculus class 4 times, I think, in college, and it was the same one that was in high school. So I took that class 5 times before I finally fucking understood how logarithmic shit works.
I don't get it.
That was like what was holding me back.
Took calc.
I took 1 week of pre-calc in high school, and it was like the day after you could change classes, and I was like, I can't do this.
I can't do
this. Sitting here, like I literally left all my homework questions blank because I'm just like, what the fuck? I remember going to my principal, and I was like, hey, you have to get me out of this class. And they're like, I'm sorry, it's too late. I remember legit getting on my hands and knees. Like,
Please.
And he
my
was like,
God.
okay, all right, you're getting really dramatic. Just get off the floor. I'm like,
No, I would.
okay, yeah, fuck that.
I would often get my shit done super fucking quick, and then I would just sit there and just like draw
Yeah.
or do whatever the fuck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
see, like
always
it,
finish all of my math so fast.
Yeah.
yeah, I was always good at math, but again, until I get to it, like, and I'm good at like solving for shit. Like, I'm really good at like that side of algebra where like,
Mhm.
hey, we don't know this number, figure it out. I can get behind that shit. You know, I fuck with that shit. You know,
I fuck
shit's
with
tight.
algebra.
Yeah, that shit's
I
tight.
love
You know,
algebra so much. I love
imaginary numbers
algebra.
though, or just like, oh my fucking god, fuck off. It's to me that literally breaks the meaning of math. Math is supposed to make things make fucking sense. When you start creating shit that's not fucking real,
Buddy,
No numbers are created.
Math-
No numbers are real.
it's imaginary.
math
It's not real.
math is the written language for science. There is no making fucking sense of that shit.
No.
It's supposed to make sense. That's the point of science.
No,
It's,
no.
No.
it's supposed to make things make sense in our thought process. So when you start throwing in shit that makes no fucking sense, just assuming, oh well, since this is this, that means this has to be this, so therefore that would be that. That makes no fucking sense. No sense.
That's what math and science is. That's all that it is.
That's all math
It's
and
fucking
science.
bullshit. That's what I'm saying.
This,
And
it's
that's what I'm
this.
saying. Is that until then, everything before that's cool. Everything after that, fucking bullshit. Get rid of it. Start fresh.
That's everything.
Get rid of science. Get
No,
fucking rid of
no,
it.
no, no, no,
2
no,
plus 2
no, no,
equals
no, no, no,
4 because
no, no,
they
no.
said so.
Yeah,
Because
well, no, no.
they said so.
No, it's not that we said so because we can actually take that and prove it, right? Like I have my dice here, right?
Roll my
If I
dice.
take two, roll my dice. If I take two dice, two, right? 1, 2, right? We do that again. That's 4. We can prove that. Throw an
Yeah.
eye on that. You can't. You fucking cannot.
Okay, but the reason why imaginary numbers exist is because they proved that they exist.
No, that
Yes.
doesn't make sense.
That
It
that
can't prove
Do you
itself.
think
That's-
zero's a real
no.
number?
No, fucking what? Of course, zero's a real number.
nope.
I have
It's
no.
It's
not.
not.
Yes, it
Zero
is.
is
Zero's
not a real
zero's
number.
zero is
No,
not a
it's
counting
not.
number. Zero is not a counting
Zero
number.
is a real
Zero
number.
is not a real
Zero's-
number.
No.
Zero is a real number. It's literally.
It's not.
elemental-
It's
elementary
not
school.
imaginary in the sense of
That doesn't make any
square
fucking
roots
sense.
and logarithmics,
Zero
but
makes
it is
sense.
it is
When I
not
have-
a.
when-
It's
When I have 0 of something, that means I don't have it.
it's a natural. It's a
when I-
natural number. It is
So
a
it is.
natural number.
It is a real number in
Yeah.
the sense of like
It is.
But it's
from
not a-
negative
because I
to
can-
positive.
because
But it's not a
I
counting
can
number.
own 0 something. I can own something.
No,
You can't own
Zero
zero
something.
You
something.
cannot own.
Yes, I can. That means I
zero-
don't have it.
No,
That means you don't have it. That means you don't own it. That
you
means
don't own it.
That means I do
You
own it.
cannot
Just
own
none
zero
of it.
something.
Like I could say I have.
You
none
cannot
of it.
own zero something. You cannot divide something
For
by
someone
zero.
that fucking
because
does
zero
inventory for a
doesn't.
living, yes, I can.
No,
You
you
can
No,
help- you can help
someone
people-
who does
you can help-
inventory for a living, if you have zero, you
Yeah.
should know that's nothing.
No, because let's say
Using
you
zero
do.
kind of
Because
something
let's say that originally I start out, I get a shipment of like 5 items, right? And
Okay.
I sell those 5 items, right?
Right.
That item is still in my inventory as 0
No,
because you can't go anything past that.
it's not in your inventory.
But it's not.
anymore.
It's in
It
your
is in my
system.
inventory. It's still logged in my inventory.
That-
The item is still there. I just don't have any to sell. It's a real fucking number.
It's a
You
it's
can't- you-
it's a
but-
real
but if I-
number.
But if I open up a fucking POS system or accounting thing and it says I on there, I'm suing someone. It's not a real fuck.
Actually,
that
it
fucking
would
shit
more
makes
than
no-
likely show like NAN.
Nan,
And
Yeah,
slash
man.
A.
Yeah, that's like a well, yeah, or n/a if someone
Not
actually error handled
available yet.
correctly. It'd be not a number if it was like a JavaScript error though.
yeah. If I ever saw a fucking eye,
If I
I'm so
fucking
I'll
see
be
one
imaginary
eye,
I'll literally go into
I
the
want to
street
go
and
back to
shoot
high
someone.
school math. I know I sound crazy, but I want to go back to high school math.
No, that
I
shit
wanna
was
do
fun.
it all over again. I
College
was
show?
so good
Fuck
at
that.
math.
Fuck college math.
Fuck
bro.
college.
That shit makes no sense.
I did statistics when I got to college. That was actually a lot of fun.
see, I got
Autistic.
I was gonna do physics. I got screwed out of physics, and my chemistry teacher told me I'd be really good at that. And that's just all fucking
Mine
math.
did too.
Like God, we are autistic. But then I got
Yeah, I
screwed out
got
of taking
told
that.
that I would be really good in chem and
Yeah,
physics.
I was the fucking I did all the work for my lab partner. Then she invited me to her fucking grad party. I'm like, why? You didn't
Yo.
talk to me all year except to
Yo, you're
check
in.
on the status of the project I was doing.
You're in.
I
You're
got
in.
I got that chemistry fucking loser riz
Yeah,
going.
you got that. Yeah, you got that.
I got that chemistry
physicist
riz.
No, the only math I was bad at was geometry. I cannot comprehend like shapes, I guess.
Oh, I
don't
love
know.
geometry.
I love shape.
There's whatever it was, geometry just did not click for me.
See, again, like to me, as long as I can visually hold it or see it or look at it, that shit makes sense. But I think it's just because I'm a visual learner. So I think that's why. Fucking imaginary shit though, it's not real. Doesn't make any sense.
Oh, so like, if you can hold it, like zero inventory.
Well, I mean, I can visually see that I have zero of something. So yes, I can't see something that's imaginary. I can imagine it. I can't see it. Makes no fucking sense.
God.
Fucking stupid.
I was gonna
Ridiculous,
say
guys.
something.
Anyways,
Still really good
saw something about boobs. That was really cool.
Oh, hell
Daniela
yeah.
Hemsley barred from boxing final after viral breast flashing moment.
Who?
After she won a match of boxing, which I think is absolutely
Cool.
ridiculous that she got.
Yeah, that
banned
is
from
pretty
that.
ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty dumb.
I don't know
pretty
who that
fucking
is,
dumb.
but rip to them. They should
Yeah.
sue.
Just it's just a woman,
Yeah.
female boxer.
Yeah.
Just a woman.
It's just a woman.
It's literally just this. Like that's it. Like, you know, like
Oh,
people
she
do it,
intentionally did it.
yeah, she intentionally
okay.
did it. But still, like, I
Yeah,
mean, like
that's
people
a
do that in
stupid reason to get
NASCAR.
fucking
People do
that's
that
no
in the
big
audience.
deal.
Yeah, that's still not a big
It's
deal.
not like she did that like in a match on
Yeah.
TV.
I just
Be a
she
lot
did it.
cooler if she did.
Totally.
We should watch Dazed and Confused sometime.
I agree. Great movie.
It's a good movie. It's a
Anyways,
Okay. Do you want to try again?
Matthew McConaughey.
No. Okay. It's a
I also so Tropic Thunder. Speaking of Matthew McConaughey, fucking Tom Cruise is in that movie. He's the one that plays like the agent, the like skeevy agent.
I will fuck your face.
Yeah, I always thought that was fucking Matthew McConaughey. Never realized.
Really?
Yeah, I never realized that was Tom Cruise.
Yeah, Matthew McConaughey plays as Ben Stiller's agent.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, I got the TiVo. You know,
I got the TiVo. Oh man.
I love Tropic Thunder. That's one of my favorite movies. God, what a controversial fucking movie that is.
God.
They really just did blackface and
really
somehow did not get canceled from that until like now, which is nuts.
I think because the point of it was that the joke was on Hollywood. It was not in.
No, like they
it was just like, ooh, that's real fucking.
But I'll be honest, I thought they did a great job with it because, to be honest, because I've been watching it since I was a kid. I didn't realize that
was Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, until like years later.
I was just a
And,
dude dressed as a dude playing another dude.
Yeah. Yeah, because my dad was like, you know that's Iron Man, right? I was like, no, Iron Man is...
Iron Man is White Dad. I
Yeah.
think you mean his partner, Rhodey.
Yes, I think you mean his partner,
Go ahead, say something.
And you remember that joke goes, it's just not
that was not going to land at all.
I'm not even going to try it.
No.
Yeah, his friend, Captain America.
Also white.
Captain America.
Anyways, actors' rights.
Yeah, so speaking of actors, fucking WGA has been on strike for a few months now. That's pretty fucking cool. Proud of them. And SAG-AFTRA, the Screen Actors Guild, has just recently gone on strike. That's really fucking cool. They listed their demands. Someone had found, or someone had posted the SAG-AFTRA proposals that were so shot down by the
Yeah.
CEOs. Things such as, let's see, there was increases to minimum payments intended for performers who have more negotiating power. The proposed small increases do not solve the problem. Rejected the portion related to ensuring a minimum weekly rate for performers working. So that was it. Just guaranteed the SAG-AFTRA was saying that they guarantee a minimum weekly rate of payment and weekly overtime, like a normal job would give you. And
Yeah.
they said no. They rejected. There was one that was just like basic needs of like breaks and things that was just straight up
Yeah,
rejected.
it was
Nothing.
for background actors.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Where
Go ahead.
basic needs of the background actors where or not basic needs but like they wanted the background actors to all be treated the same. That was their request, like just for them to like have the same like treatment for the West Coast and East Coast because they're treated differently in California and New York, and they were like rejected.
Yep.
Like, okay.
There's also in New York, background actors reporting before 6 a.m. should not be forced to wait in unsafe areas for public transportation. Offered additional reporting locations that are likely to be unsafe at early morning hours. Cool. That's a good rebuttal.
Yeah.
Actors who have to spend their own time styling their hair and makeup should be compensated for 1.5 hours of work time. Offered $35 flat fee. So for the cost of a lunch, you can style your own hair for a fucking production movie. That's pretty fucking cool, right, guys? Individuals
Yeah.
required to do double duty, working as both stand-ins and background on the same day, should be compensated at 150% of the stand-in rate for the day. Rejected. No notes. Stand. Go
There
ahead.
was one that was talking about like how if the cast members have to deal with their own dry cleaning, they're not compensated for it, and they were asking for something along those lines, and they were just like, no.
No. Yeah. But yeah, that's fucking
really cool.
that I saw that and that pissed me off. A lot of those just were so fucking
Yeah.
stupid. That coming hot off the tails of darling CEO of Disney, Bob Iger, saying, "Hey, why don't we just let these people fucking run out of money, and then they'll come back to work, and that'll be super fucking cool once they start losing their apartments and have to not live
Yeah.
anywhere. Surely they'll come back to work for us." Oh, there was okay. So that I found there were more. It was a thread of these proposals, not just those 3 pictures that I found.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There was like 10.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys saw. I didn't share it in the group chat, but Ron Perlman, when Bob Iger made those comments, posted a video, just basically fucking threatening to burn people's fucking houses down. Like
Yeah.
he just was
I
recording
didn't see
himself.
the video, but
Oh, it was great. It was like he's just so close to the camera. There's more than one way to lose your house, motherfucker. Like, holy fuck! Fuck! Back up, Ron, please. Oh, okay. Here's the one that really fucking pissed me off. Under safety, meal breaks. Increase the penalty for not providing meal breaks, which have not been updated since 1961. Rejected. No notes. Rest periods. Increase the penalties for failing to allow performers sufficient rest between workdays. Rejected. No notes. Like, come on. That is basic fucking necessity shit. That's not even payment
yeah.
anymore. That's not that is just being able to work comfortably on your set.
Yeah. It's awful the conditions that these people have to go through.
And then I think a lot of the other stuff were related to the AI. I know there was at one point background actors, they had, AMPTP had put forth saying, hey, what if we pay background actors for the day they're on set and then we digitally recreate them for all the other time we're going to use them and not pay them for that, by the way. They get nothing from that.
Yeah, no.
No. So yeah.
It's just so dumb, and it's great that they are taking this risk
Yeah.
to strike this because obviously, like, it's media that like people watch media all the time. Like, literally, it is everybody's daily life.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you're sitting here watching this podcast right now, you consumed media.
Yeah.
Yep.
These people should matter to you, and their strike should matter to you.
Well, and also just more on the other flip. I mean, especially with UPS is gearing up for their, or is in the middle of their strike, either getting ready or they are striking. The Teamsters are, I think, with them at the moment.
Like just on the edge of it.
Yeah. So like UPS, and that's gonna be a fucking huge one. I don't think people realize that that's gonna fuck up some shit. So UPS is striking, and then I shared a couple videos. The Cartoon Network animators are voting for a labor union. They are looking to unionize, as well as IATSE looking to strike. So IATSE is the theater union, and that encompasses all onstage actors, crew, pretty much anybody who works on a theater production is covered by IATSE. And they had a meeting today, and I wonder if I can find how it went. But if they did not get the demands met that they wanted, they are striking tomorrow, and all theater productions will be stopped. So it's like, this is huge. A lot of
it started a lot.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Like the WGA and SAG-AFTRA have been. This is the first time those two groups have struck together since the '60s. So it's like that's already
and
history in the making.
In the 60s.
Oh yeah.
Drugs, sex.
That was it, really.
That's it.
That was it.
That's it. That's totally it.
Nixon.
Good, and some good ass music.
Some good ass and Nixon.
And Nixon. Drugs, sex, Nixon.
But yeah, just like those two groups already, and then all other like non-unions coming together to vote for unions in entertainment. Other completely different industries striking. Like this is 2023 is the year of eat the rich.
Yeah.
we hungry.
And a big thing with the whole like actors strike and stuff like that. Actors and Writers Guild strike. Where it's like the big people that are rich as well are still standing by, like, the actors that like do have their name out there are standing by these other actors because they know what it's like. It's very rare that these actors like just instantly were like, all right, yeah, I've got all this money, unless they came from like
unless they're fucking Tom Cruise. Did you guys not see about that one?
I guess. No, I don't pay attention to him.
Tom Cruise, it was reported that he was asking for SAG-AFTRA waivers to like be waived from striking and be allowed to go on and do promotional things so that he could promote Mission Impossible. Yep. And it's like, oh, come on. Like, you're not even 4 fucking days into the strike and you're going to start pulling that shit? Your movie's not that fucking important, dude. No one gives a shit about your stupid fucking movies.
Fucking Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
If people are going to see it, they're going to see it.
Like, I haven't watched a Mission Impossible since the fucking first one. No one fucking cares.
Watched one. I have never watched a Mission Impossible.
Yeah, I watched Mission Impossible 1 and 2, I think. They're just the same movie.
It's the same movie. Somehow they made like 13 of them. And this one's a part 1, so there's going to be like 14 of them.
Yeah.
Henry Cavill's in one of them. He reloads his arms. That's pretty cool.
Cool.
I
Um,
will say for those
but
watching, if you do want to support the SAG-AFTRA and WGA, there's a link in the description to the Entertainment Community Fund, so you can go and check out everything there and donate as well.
help them.
Help them. The more money they have, the more they can be out there doing that, and they
Yeah, the more
don't lose their apartments like Bob Iger
leverage
once.
they have. Fuck Bob Iger.
Fuck Bob Iger.
When that all was coming out, I loved the people being like, "Well, maybe he shouldn't have like radicalized us with the ant movie."
Yeah, like, hey Bob, take a look at all your fucking movies you've ever made.
They say a lot.
Yeah. I think it was Bug Life that is like really anti-capitalism. God.
And that's a lot of movies, especially animated movies, end up like that.
Yep.
It's almost like, animators also don't get any.
Yep.
Wow, it's almost like the entertainment industry is just like horribly abused.
It's almost like we haven't made
in
any
their
changes
profession.
since the 60s, and then we've gone on like that for years.
Yeah. Well, on another note, Barbie comes out this weekend.
It does.
Tomorrow, actually.
We're not paid at all to promote that, by the way. Just gonna make that one very clear.
Imagine if we were paid to promote Barbie.
We would be scabbing. We would be scabbing. God. Okay. No. Wait. So speaking of scabbing, there is a TikToker who has been getting a lot of fucking shit lately. His name is like Colin Your Mom, but like his name is Colin something. And he's like this big guy, blonde hair, the worst fucking TikToks I've ever seen. Big guy. And he made this like rant video on TikTok about like, I'm gonna get to work and I'm not in the union, not gonna be in the union, never want to be in the union. I want to make Verte films like Schindler's List and like named like union films and shit. And I was like, there's so much wrong with this video. Like, you do not know what you're talking about. But then he went on to say, like, they keep calling non-union actors scabbers, and that really shows their characters. Like, no, we're calling scabbers who are taking work from striking actors. A very clear difference in what's happening here.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And it's awful because like some people are in the position like people are like almost forced into these positions sometimes where it's like okay.
How do you mean?
Like people who are not employed by the union.
Oh, yeah.
Where like they're not able to, they're not always getting the funds from the people that are donating.
Yeah.
So the people that are part of the union and striking and being able to support it, like they're getting something. But like there are these people that still do need to live as well.
Well,
and it's really tough.
I mean, so like SAG has put out.
There are the people that are fucked up. That are just like, I don't care.
There's a clear, like, there's a big difference between actual scabbing and then there's like people who are working within the guidelines SAG has put out. So like they've put out things that's like, okay, you can, in these situations, you can still work, you can still promote, movies, non-union movies, you can still work on non-union movies. So it's like people are working within those guidelines.
Yeah.
And then there's people getting paid by DC and shit to promote movies.
By Bob Iger.
And by Bob Iger, by fucking Bobby.
Bobby
Iger.
That's like, I don't remember which cast or what movie it was, but there was someone who had like their red carpet premiere, and they like moved up the time of the red carpet premiere so that way by the time the SAG-AFTRA strike started, they could walk out.
I think it was Oppenheimer.
Was it?
I think it was Oppenheimer. Yeah.
Okay.
Because then Barbie.
Because it was like over in Europe or something.
Yeah. It was. Yeah. So it was in Europe. They moved theirs up, and as soon as it was, they just walked off the red carpet.
They just walked out. Yeah. And what were you saying, Barbie?
The Barbie red carpet, or pink carpet rather, did not have anyone because that was solidly inside once the SAG had started striking.
Oh wow.
So they did not. None of the actors went. They invited shit like Republicans, like fucking Matt Gaetz went to the Barbie
I
thing.
have no idea who that is.
He's a shithead Republican senator
No.
or House of Representative member. Um, but then his wife went on to just shit talk the movie and talk about how woke it was. I was like, what is going on? Why did you even go?
Oh my god.
Like, it's fucking crazy.
What the fuck, yeah.
God, imagine going to the Barbie premiere and you're met with just Republicans talking about wokeness.
Awful.
That's the place to do it.
At
At the Barbie.
at the Barbie.
At the
Barbie
premiere.
movie.
Famously anti-woke Barbie, who has always been a stay-at-home mom and never worked an actual job.
Who works 2 jobs.
This-
And never stops.
A simple mom who works 2 jobs and loves her kids and never stops. Gentle hands and the heart of a fighter. She's a survivor. That's a fuck. Who did sing that song? I don't remember who sang that song now.
I'm a survivor.
No, it
Not,
I know.
not that one.
Um,
Gentle hands and the heart of a fighter. I'm a
I don't
survivor.
know that one.
I want to say it's like Reba, but I think that's wrong.
Reba McEntire.
Okay, yeah.
Reba McIntosh.
Reba
She's an
McIntosh.
Apple now.
Oh, the one more thing on unions. This is our union busting episode. This is our Solidarity Forever episode. The fucking trees.
It's not a union.
We're not union busting. We're with the
Yeah, I
unions.
was like,
No, we're with the unions.
We're
we're campaign.
union-
We literally
we're-
are a union.
We're union busting busters.
Yeah, we're union busting busters.
Yeah.
Busting busters.
Busting makes me feel good.
Was that?
That's Ghostbusters. The fucking trees outside NBC studios.
Universal.
Well, it was NBC Universal.
NBC is the gates. NBC Universal?
It's NBC Universal, I think. Or no, oh no, you're right. It was okay. Yeah, sorry, it was Universal. Yeah,
Those are not the
NBC
same company.
NBC might have done the construction. That might have been what it was.
Yeah, that's what you were saying. The construction is NBC. Universal is the trees in California.
Yeah, so Universal, without a permit from the city of Los Angeles, trimmed all of their trees, not pruned like they said they did. They just completely fucking lopped all the tops of them off.
Yeah, it looks like shit.
Looks like shit. So that all of the strikers, all the people on the picket line, had to picket in the sun and had no shade from the trees today on a week of the hottest fucking recorded temperatures.
That's some like Simpsons.
Yeah,
that is
like an actual like heat wave.
Yeah, like that is so fucking cartoonishly evil. Like that is fucking. That's fucking Pete. That's Pete the cat in a Mickey Mouse cartoon walking out with a fucking chainsaw and just and then like that's it. That's the whole fucking bit.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, they were all raised on that kind of shit. So
like that.
That makes sense. Yeah.
But
they know what they consume.
Mickey Mouse radicalized me.
Yeah. Like, they're like,
put that in your pipe and smoke it, Bob.
Should we give the WGA and the Actors Guild and all that, like the stuff that they need? No. How about we give them?
Call in the mouse.
How about we give them a heat stroke? They're gonna have a serious sunburn by tomorrow.
And then NBC Studios, very conveniently, started a years-long worth of construction outside their studios, so they had construction fences up along all major sidewalks and things. Obviously, so that the picket line couldn't picket in front of their studio and had to picket across the street or in the road, which they, I think they sued. I think they are putting together a lawsuit against NBC Studios to correct that. and get some kind of safe railing for them to use. So
It's just so terrifying to think that we have to fight so hard against companies to literally just live.
who will at this point blatantly say they would rather us be homeless, die, fucking be sick than to just pay the fair shit to treat people as
Yeah.
people. Like it's
Well,
they're
they're
like
sitting
no
there
one's
making
hiding it anymore.
millions.
Yeah.
You're asking for way too much.
Yeah,
If
sorry.
you can't live in your $2,000
Excuse
New York apartment that you only have one room and not even a bathroom,
Well, and that's the other thing. Like the
you're
cost
asking
of
for way
living
too
in
much.
LA keeps striking up. Cost of living in New
Yeah.
York
Oh
keeps going
yeah.
up, and it's like
Keep on going up.
they're not paying. Like they won't pay to people for to move there. They won't pay for people to
Yeah.
live in the city that they work.
Yeah.
That was another thing that was in the like requests that I was reading through, that like when actors have to travel for work, it's not always paid for
No.
by the like production company, and it's like, yeah, that's not our new home. Like we have to actually pay to be there while still paying for our home,
Yeah.
and that's not like no, like
No.
give us some sort of like compensation for that, because it's expensive.
Yeah.
Just for fun, Robert Iger net worth. It was a lot, because that came out about the same time he made his stupid little comment. This is 2023, January 13. Uh, 690 million was his estimated net worth in 2021, as of January 13th, 2023. So it's only obviously gone up from there.
Yeah. So fucking dumb.
So
Those
dumb.
numbers are just
Jesus.
so
That's
unreasonably high.
those numbers are imaginary.
And
Sadly,
guess
they're
what?
not.
And guess what? It's fucking bullshit.
It's fucking
so
bullshit.
It all adds back up. It all adds back
It
up.
all comes back. It all comes around. God, it's even fucking crazier to see people like shitting on writers and actors. Like, well, you didn't write good stories anyway. Like, you didn't act good, or like you have all this money.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like
Do it yourself.
cool, but that's not the problem here.
Wow, you really just tried defending a fucking
you really
multi-million-dollar head.
Yeah, you defended
Yeah.
the fucking industry. Congratulations.
Good job. Good job.
What flavor
idiot.
boot do you like?
Yeah. Leather.
Oh, leather. I'm more of a canvas guy myself.
Yeah. Mule leather.
With a
little bit of shit crust on it.
Meal leather with shit crust.
I wanted to quickly talk about Elon Musk too. Did you hear about the shit that was recently announced by one of Space? It was an ex SpaceX. That's a try saying that sounds fast.
Ex SpaceX employee.
Ex SpaceX employee. She leaked some information about Elon. Did you hear about that? About the horse.
No.
Oh, about the horse? Yeah, I've known about the horse.
Yeah. What the fuck?
He was on a flight and like sexually harassed the flight attendant, and then offered to give her a horse in exchange for like a blowjob or something.
Yeah.
Like that shit was coming out when he was buying Twitter.
Oh my god.
And she just, I don't know how recent it was, but she won like 17 million or something like that.
Hey, that's worth a lot of horses.
Yeah. She can buy like maybe like
she could buy like
horses.
2 horses with that.
It probably
No,
wasn't
I
17
won't
million.
blow you for a horse.
I'll
you
sue
for
you.
20.
God.
And then also too about everyone's also just talking shit about Elon too, because about the whole Threads thing and him implementing the amount of tweets that you can see per day.
Okay, so I was hoping that was gonna get brought up because I wanted to talk about that. Fake, completely fake. Made that shit up. There was no rate limit on Twitter. There's no like, if you are subscribed, you can view this many tweets. What happened was they didn't pay for their Amazon Web Services server or it was Amazon or Google, one of their like cloud services that host Twitter, they did not pay for. So it just went down. So it was not that they implemented something new. They were DDoSing their own fucking site because they did not have the capacity for their user base. And so they quickly
Oh
just
my
wrote something up
God.
like, "Oh yeah, we implemented this new rate limit feature." So that was
Wow.
all
So
bullshit.
did they take it back then?
I assume they did repurchase it. They didn't. They did not take back. I don't. They did not come out and say anything about the rate limit. I think they're gonna die on that hill. But like, no one has actually seen it happen again. It's like no one's.
Yeah. I was gonna ask if you guys have ever reached a limit because
No.
I don't really use Twitter that much.
Yeah.
I would say I didn't reach a limit that day when it was like blowing up, but yeah, I didn't. I have not reached an
Well,
actual limit.
and I'm just like, how is this person fucking real? Like, if you ever just scroll through Elon's,
It's
uh,
it is the fucking
it's
like
cancer.
I
it's
avoid.
awful. It looks like a fucking Twitter of a 14-year-old kid.
Well, because like he's sharing shit of like, according to this, ever since Elon took over, it's the website's been the healthiest. It has the I click on
Because
it.
people have stopped using it.
Yeah.
I click on it. One of the first things I see is like, I want to, and then it says a very nasty word about a minor. Like,
Yeah.
one of the first things.
Yep.
It's like, it's right there.
It's right there. And I guarantee
it's
it's a
right
Twitter
there.
Blue user, so it's fucking that's why it's on top.
Yep.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah, that's fucking. There was
Huh.
there was one that because it was that same Twitter support tweet talking about how good the site is and there's no Warren Bossing say, and thank you Maggie, AOC retweeted it, and she's like, hey, this is actually just not true, and I've been called like a concatenate of shit, and like this has been the worst experience ever that I've ever had on Twitter, and Elon Musk replied in his litany of knowledge, methinks methinks doth protest too much in a typical fedora tipping moment.
tip that.
Like, Christ, my guy, you are the owner of Twitter. You are tweeting
Well, have you guys ever seen his alternate Twitter?
the one
Where
that was
he's
like his son.
pretending to be. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah.
that was
I don't think he was
weird.
pretending that he was his son, but he's like pretending to be a child.
A child, yeah. That was fucking
He
weird.
totally wears
So
he totally
fucking
wears a
weird.
diaper. He totally wears a diaper.
Oh yeah, 100%. His mommy changes it for him.
Oh yeah, I think his
Not
mom's.
his
Oh.
mommy.
I was gonna say, I think his
mom.
his mom's dead, isn't he? Isn't she? Or no, his mom called off the fight.
No.
No, that's right. His mom called off
Yeah.
the fight. Yeah.
His mom's dead.
Well, I just looked it up. July 1st, he says, "Oh, the irony of hitting view limits due to complaining about."
But the view limit, yeah. Well, that was like when it was happening. That was like the same week that he had said he implemented it.
To address extreme levels of data scraping and system manipulation, we've applied the following temporary limits. Verified accounts are
temporary limits.
Temporary. Yeah. Okay. I didn't even know it was a temporary. Like, I'll give him that. He knows his way around some propaganda.
And yet another exercise in irony, this was achieved a record view count.
God.
The owner of Twitter
hate
says something
him.
controversial. Look at me, I'm winning. Look at me.
Look at me, I'm Shmi.
Look at me.
Look at me, my tweet. It did so good on my
so good.
website.
Me, the
that's the other fucking thing. People can now get paid by the like interactions they have. The number like based on they get a share of ad revenue depending on how many like their interaction count. Yeah. But it wasn't like everybody. Can you guess who it was?
The people that pay.
No, the people that lick his boots. Not just the people who pay. The ones who are
Mr.
like
Beast.
whole fucking toes in their mouth.
Mr. Beast.
Just the toes?
The whole foot. Whole foot. But it's like fucking shit like Tim Pool, fucking
Deadpool.
Yeah, Deadpool. Who's the guy that fucking made the What is a Woman documentary that apparently did so fucking good on Twitter?
Shane Dawson.
No, that was I Assault Women documentary.
No, that's I Assault Cats.
Yeah, I Assault Cats. I don't know, but yeah, it was just
Dead
like
woman.
anybody. It was just like specific people that he had chosen to get paid off of the ad revenue.
Hmm.
I was like, okay, cool.
What a piece of shit.
What
Yeah,
a
for
piece
real.
of shit. Mr. Beast.
Piece of
Mr.
shite.
Beast. All right. Well,
Hold on. Well, before anything, I want to send this picture because it's really funny.
God
It's
damn
an
it.
AI image that someone typed in, and it's Sonic and Fargo. This was.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Sonic in front of a car with the F slur on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
All
I love his
right.
boots though. I like how
His
his
ankles are so
His
small.
what's
his
going
ankle.
on with that
Yeah,
ankle situation?
someone shaved his ankles.
They did more than
His-
just shave his ankles.
He's
That's
got
a
like
dog after like getting a
yeah, like
leg surgery.
Yeah.
It-
Someone slapped their Doc Martens on their fucking.
it's like they're wearing like baggy like fucking parachute pants, but then they're like
Yeah.
belted at the bottom.
yeah.
It's like when really skinny white guys wear super baggy pants, but it's like it's got the cuffs at the bottom.
Yeah.
Pants.
Damn.
All right. Oh well. Any closing remarks from anybody? Getting about 4 minutes to the end. So
I got a cotton candy machine.
fuck yeah.
Ooh.
That's my closing remark.
Landon, anything from you?
It's all shits and giggles. So you giggle and shit.
Amen, brother. All right. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe. Share this podcast with your friends, your family. We're so family friendly. Share it with your grandmother. She'll get a kick out of it. Be sure to check out our merch.
Right
We
now.
might kill your grandmother. Please be careful.
We will kill your grandmother. Looking
My
right at
Nana's on oxygen right now. I'm handing it to her right now.
Oh my god. We don't want Nana to see this.
She needs more so she can so
God.
she can laugh about it.
She can, yeah. And check out our merch, carcrashstore.com, and support SAG-AFTRA, support WGA, support all the striking unions. Don't be a fucking scab, and don't fucking support big business. Fuck you.
Fuck you, big business.
you.
Fuck you, big business.
Fuck
Eat
you,
the
Bobby.
rich. Fuck Bob Iger. Eat the rich.